Okay, so after the first video that I published, it has actually passed 5 months. So actually half of my EVS it's gone already. It's gone. And as you can imagine, a lot of things have happened so far. So this is an update. And also I forgot, I didn't forget, but I didn't say much about my project. So let's start with that. I'm working in CDUs in Kamnik, and this is an organization for disabled children and teenagers and young people my age. And they can stay here until they're 25, if I'm saying this correctly. My work is helping the kids with homework or with the activities that they have, and also planning some activities for them. I'm teaching very, very basic level of Spanish, and yeah, this is it. As far as my house goes, I live in an apartment with my French roommate. He's also an EVS volunteer, and there's also another EVS volunteer that is Spanish, and he lives on the floor below us. We have an apartment that I would say it's a very good apartment. Each of us has their own room, which is awesome, and yeah, I think we have a pretty good apartment with a really nice view. This is our balcony. So yeah, this is this is the frame of the project. Let's say it that way. So I thought I would do a sort of a recap of how things have been since October. After I arrived, 2 weeks after, we had our on-arrival training, which was in the south of Slovenia. It was on the coast in Koper, and it was a really nice week. We got to meet a lot of other volunteers. Our trainers were great. The location was awesome. And we had fun. It was nice. I think the on-arrival training, the main purpose of it is to get you used to being in EVS and to get you friends, so that you meet people that are in the same situation as you are, which for us it was really helpful because we live in a small town, so we really wanted to meet people, and it was really great to have the on-arrival training. Also in that month I had some friends visiting me, and we went hiking. We went to Bled. Then in November, I think it was in November, it started snowing, and it was really nice because in Portugal I don't get a lot of snow. Usually, yeah, you have to travel to go to the snow. So I had never seen snowing, and I saw it here, and it was really nice. It's still snowing, and I'm still not sick of it, and so snow is still very special for me, and I get excited every time it snows. In November I also went to Italy, to Padova and Venice. Venice was this little dream since I was a child, so it's a really nice city, but I get the things that people say, the not so good things people say about it. Also in November I started doing improv with the other 2 volunteers that are volunteering here in Kamnik. They're 2 German girls, and I really like them both, and yeah, they're doing volunteering also here in Kamnik, and so we started doing an improv workshop together. Okay, December was when things started to get a bit tricky. I still had to finish my bachelor, so I was writing a report, and things got a bit complicated for me. I isolated myself. Instead of going out with friends, I would stay in and work, and I started getting really homesick. It really wasn't a nice month for me. Also November, from middle of November until the middle of December, which was when I got to go home, it wasn't so nice. It was I had some hard days. I started getting moody, and yeah, it wasn't so nice. And I mean, I think it happens, and I know it was because I had to isolate myself, and I was frustrated with the work, so I got not so well. But then I got to go home, and before I went home I stopped in Milano and I visited the city, which was really, I think it's a really boring city, but nonetheless it was nice to travel a bit before going home, and going home was it was nice. I got the whole bachelor thing done, and I saw family, I saw friends, I saw my pets. Then I had Christmas and I had New Year's Eve. In January I came back, and coming back was really interesting because on one hand I was really enjoying being home, but on the other hand I was dying to come back. I wanted to come back to work. I wanted to come back to this independence and freedom, and so it was really nice to come back, and I had such a positive reaction from the kids that I wasn't expecting. They were actually happy to have me back. I had to come later than I was supposed to. They were actually asking for me, and they were also happy when I came back. It felt really nice. But I was also a bit afraid to come back because I would have my birthday on the 13th, and I would rather spend it with my family and friends at home. But it was such an incredible day. We had friends over for dinner on the day before, so then at midnight they sang me happy birthday. Then we went to Ljubljana on my birthday, we went ice skating. There was a group of guys that had a bachelor party there, and they sang me happy birthday. And I finished the day with an improv show that was amazing. So it was really great day, and much better than I was expecting. Really, it was incredible. And on the day after, our mentors took us sledging, which was a first for me. And it was also really cold, but so cold, so cold. It was ridiculously cold for me, because I'm Portuguese. But it was awesome, and we had a lot of fun. At the end of January, we had our midterm evaluation. For me, it was a very therapeutical thing. We assessed how we felt and the changes that we feel that happened in us, and we basically also something that was really cool was that it wasn't like the honor level training where they had a program made for us and we had to stick to the program. Here they had 3 days that we were supposed to work out together what we wanted to work on, and that was really cool. Also, I think that the whole group of people that were there were really nice. I met some really awesome, incredible new people that I'm really happy that I met, and the trainers were also amazing. So we had a really good time. Then came February, and I traveled a bit in Slovenia. We also had our holidays, so me and Guillaume went to Budapest and Vienna. In Budapest we stayed, I think, 3 to 4 days. It's a really cool city. I think it's a city for young people. That's the vibe that I got, and I really liked it. I also really liked that the buildings are all not very tall. There's no skyscrapers, and that's cool. And then Vienna, we only spent 2 days there, and it was also nice. But I liked the city. I don't know if it is the city for me. But I did enjoy the Natural History Museum. I spent there almost one entire day, and it's really cool. And also in Vienna I did couch surfing for the first time with this lovely couple, Ben and Anya, and it was a great experience that I'm really happy that I tried. Yeah, basically that was February. I also went to Ljubljana a couple of times. I went out. I just generally, since I came back from home, I've spent a whole lot more time with friends than I had done before, and that overall has made me feel really nice. I think that was my huge mistake before, was isolating myself. So that was already something that I learned about myself, but I still have 4 more months to go, and time is flying. And yeah, this is what happened so far. I'm still planning on more adventures and more things to do, but so far the experience has been pretty nice. Let's see how the 4 months that I have left will go. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.